So I want to thank all of you, especially we have a complete representation here from Finegold Alexander Architects, our designers. We have worked with them since 2012. Today is a wonderful milestone. The steel beam, really does represent the building coming together. And it also represents the coming together of, what has been a 2-decade journey toward what's really been a dedicated vision of a number of people in this town. And it has also brought us a beautiful design. It's brought us an enduring and handsome edifice that we're going to have. And in the future, we'll have a new space that will allow us to give untold new opportunities to the Westford community. So we're thrilled about that. And we thank you all for being part of that journey and part of the celebration.
Oh yes, with the name.
Growing up in town, library has always been a focus for our community. It's been a place that friends have come together, that we've had community meetings, that we've sort of grown as a town through those meetings, through that collaboration. And it's really exciting because I look back to 2004, I co-chaired Westford's 275th celebration, which was like a year-long celebration. And I think about these little pieces of the town that you remember for the rest of your life that are part of the fabric of the history. And one of them was the ringing of the bells at the Fellowship Hall, which I think it was something like, 80 years since we had run them at the time when we celebrated the town's history. I feel like the beam is so symbolic of the town as well. It's symbolic of sort of lifting up what's important to us and being sort of a beacon for people to come to and to work with one another and to look at goals and objectives that are sort of much bigger than just us.
The expansion isn't just about more space, it's about investing in our community's future. And I'm very excited to see the children's section, which I think is going to be massive, I'm pretty sure. And I'm excited for the future generations of our town to find a place where they can open up their imaginations and their mind, and they can go into a book and be transformed anywhere in the world.
Participating in the steel signing today was exciting as we leave our names as a legacy for future generations. Now we can clearly see the outline of where this addition is going to be and how much of an impact it's going to have on the community for years to come.
It has been such a privilege to have a front row seat to this, what is a legacy project. This is unbelievable. I'm a lifelong library kid, and I have, if you know me, I've dedicated my life to volunteering, and I think all of my volunteer efforts have come and brought me to this place to help this project that is, the library is my home away from home. And when I go into the library, it's not because I'm present with friends. I walk in the library and it's kind of like that show Cheers, when I was like, what are you doing? Like, everyone knows my name. And it's not because I raise money for the library at all. It's just that's the way the library is. It's very welcoming. It's very accessible. It becomes even more accessible when we reopen and everything is, all the floors are level and everything. You know the drill about all that. But what's most important to me is that this library will become absolutely accessible to everybody. That's what's most important. And that's what we talk about when Mary and I go out and ask people for money. This is, don't tell me that the library was good enough for you and your kids, 30 years ago. It's not good enough if your child, your spouse, your family member can't get into and access everything the library has to offer.
We'd like to say how great Westford's schools are and our teachers are, and they are. But one reason they're so good is because our kids at ages 3, 4, 5 are in the library in these incredibly active groups, reading and reading together and reading with parents, with librarians. So we, at a very early age, we're teaching our kids to enjoy reading, which is this is a fundamental skill to all of our education going forward. So really thanks to the library, the trustees, the friends who have made this institution that's been so important to this town for many, many years.
I just wanted to say, what does a library mean to me? And what for me is it provides entertainment, socialization, and it's that third space outside our home and work where we can come together as a community. I can't wait to be in our new space. I know it's going to draw even more of our neighbors together in our shared community space. And I can't thank everybody enough who's here for helping us get towards that goal. Thank you.
Thanks.